No, I'm not going to stop giggling at that silly intro. Game number 2 here in the OlimoLeague, the legacy of the OlimoLeague, to be more precise. It's going to be, in the bottom right corner of the map, the pink Zerg player. He picked this map and he says it is actually Whirlwind, or Whirlwind actually. Give it up for Sasquatch.
The top right, as the Red Terran, it's Kelazhur.
And I'm watching the stream delay, and you guys are already spamming dance before the intro even comes on. I love you guys. But we saw the Ravagers be quite strong. And let's be honest, he actually traded out pretty good for a time. It all came down to that last engagement, though, just being so one-sided. Like, not even close. So I'm hoping it doesn't quite go that way. And I definitely don't think it's because he got caught off guard. His composition going into that was just not what he needed. Not in the late game like that.
Yeah, it does feel like, you know, a lot of these fundamentals are, they're just being kind of pushed aside as people try out the new things. So, yes, he kind of got to mutas, but it wasn't as clean as I think it would be had it been Heart of the Swarm build order, you know? And honestly, mutas were probably the right way to go.
What is this? Sorry, it's hanging off the cliff? What the f...
Well, it makes sense, but the Shadow wouldn't do that.
Just look... maps, Blizzard, please. Up.
Yeah.
I don't know if this one's still bugged. Apparently you can't take the base in the bottom left properly, though. There's like a one mineral patch grid space broken or something.
Well, I would really like to see someone incorporate lurkers, and I feel like it's just, you know, a lot of it has to do with being able to control them correctly, because of course you have to burrow them in good position or they just run away and you feel really useless. But it'd be nice. Roach Hydra, but instead it's Ravager Lurker.
Actually, lurkers are really cool right now. If nothing else, I don't think they're exactly the, oh my god, these are on my front line destroying all the army, but the range they get later is really cool. The sort of static defense that they can perform is really cool. And if there's one thing Zombergum and I learned, they're really good at stopping heli run-bys.
Yeah. Yep. Damn that chat, though.
I love it, it's so cute. Alright, so Ling's gonna try and get past this bunker. He's not just gonna scout, he's gonna go right on by. And if the Marines come out, it's a lot of Lings that got through. Awkward wall-off is awkward, but it is a wall-off. Like, his Lings are just probably like, what?
Oh, this is what truly looks like Brood War. They've done it. Brood War 2.0. That wall-off.
Well, to explain the map out a little bit, I guess, because we did bring that up earlier. We'll talk about build orders and stuff in a sec, because, well, it's Legacy of Void. Who cares about build orders right now? But, I mean, alright, Sasquatch said this map is literally Whirlwind. And to some degree, I agree. The base layouts are very similar, the way it rotates around the map, the middle part being that weird little wave.
Oh.
But I think as far as this goes, the terrain makes it very different than Whirlwind in a lot of different ways. Low ground vision, high ground vision, destructible rocks and whatnot, especially the ones that are in the middle of the map. I definitely say it's very similar. It reminds me of it, of course, at first glance, but there's enough subtle nuances that I feel that between the economy changes and the ramps, it's just not quite the same.
Well, it's going to be in Heart of the Swarm, so I don't know about the economy changes.
Okay, well, here.
Yeah. But it is just the middle part that looks like Whirlwind, because, I mean, the external bases are actually the complete opposite of what it was on Whirlwind, you know? Those were high ground, and, one even had like 3 entrances in, which I guess is kind of what they're looking at to the right. But Sasquatch takes the one to the left, spinning away from your opponent, as Zerg should do.
Yeah, pretty smart move. Quick draw of the winner, by the way. Congratulations to... Oh, this is a terrible name. Congratulations to Slit Warmer. They've been following the channel for a while, and they just won a copy of Deus Ex, Director's Cut Edition, or whatever it is. So send me a PM here on Twitch, on BaseTradeTV, and after the stream's done, we'll send you out a key. Congratulations.
4 workers are already dead to these Hellions. 3 more trying to get into the main. Those are slow Lings, not very helpful.
You know what I'm remembering? Sasquatch was a player not too unlike Penguin. You know, we'd see him fall to really simple moves like this. I mean, some of the best players still, like Tefl is always a big reference. Hellions can really cripple a Zerg player if they're unprepared for them. Now, this didn't go super poorly, but it did really do a lot more damage than it should have. 10 workers dead.
We're going to go back into Roaches. I guess the other big thing about the difference here is that Cactus Valley, I think the weirdest thing about this map is that the bases, the external bases, 3rd and 4th, they're so wide open but the actual like connecting point to all of them has that stupid little choke. I hate it. You know, it just feels like it's walling me in, man. So if you like where Sasquatch is spreading creep right now, like that choke.
Oh, right here. Yeah, okay.
Like in the middle, yeah. So actually, that's what's really weird about it.
I remember we were playing Archon mode, and like our ultras was getting Shrek'd here, and I just spread out like 4 roaches to kill a Colossus right here. That was a good feeling. That was a good time.
Dude, there's birds on that cliff.
Quay?
Dude.
Oh, there are. They're like, oh, they're eating a carcass. It's so cute.
Oh, I thought that was their nests.
No, that's definitely a carcass. Those are rib cages sticking out.
It's like a drone carcass. No, it's a zergling carcass. Oh, inside it.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, there's gonna be some drone carcasses here soon. They're gonna be cooked up all nice and tight, nice and right for those birds, barbecue styles. 32 workers dead. These Hellion run-bys have been fan-freaking-tastic, and Sasquatch, I don't know if he needs more creep spread or better overlord spread, but it feels like he just doesn't see these coming until they're already there.
Flip the map on that one, okay? Yeah, actually, I don't know, because he has one overlord spotting the other entrance, unless he really did go all the way around, so it's just on him not being able to respond fast enough. Man, I suppose he doesn't have any speed, right? He doesn't have Ling speed or Roach speed, despite having a lair, and in fact, what was that lair for? Still don't see anything on the...
I was thinking maybe he was hoping for... Whoa, what's this bar above the extractor? Do you see this? Whoa.
No.
That was really weird. So it was like the workers 3 out of 3 bar, but it was empty, and when I zoomed in, it got like smaller and became the proper bar. It was like an elastic band snapping to like its shape or something. That was really weird.
Alright then. Right. Well, I got upgrades from Sasquatch, but still no like Hydra infestation pits. What's the second thing you're gonna do?
Well, hopefully Kelazhur will saturate his gas properly soon. But infestation pit. Now, if you guys haven't seen, Swarmhosts have undergone a huge change. He's going for Carapace upgrades, which is really just the most non-committed you could be to a tech path. As funny as that is. Banshee's also causing chaos and havoc down here, but the Swarmhosts, I think, could be quite dangerous. I don't see a lot of positions on this map where you can really abuse the Flying Locust the way something like Cats does, but you know, position him here, hopefully you don't get caught, launch him and leave.
I'd say, I mean... it'd be hard to pull off, but because of these weird little rocks that are in the middle that we're questioning, like, what the hell is their purpose? Except, apparently, you break them down, you're out of the Sonaga range. But whatever. You can actually put the Swarm Host behind that, and then, like, let the Locust out, and then maybe you can jump that cliff without them really noticing and be able to run away.
Well, the question of noticing is whether Sasquatch noticed those 2 medevacs go by, and it looks like a big no. Distracted by the 1 Marine at his 4th, he's gonna lose the main.
Yeah. I really, like... If Terran does what they normally do in Heart of the Swarm, like, it actually doesn't seem that bad. Which, is kind of what we're seeing here, right? Like, Kelazhur didn't do anything new.
No, just going with that bile. He's gonna kill his own hatchery with corrosive bile. 4th base gonna need to be canceled, but good game. He's just taking damage on all sides, no way to respond. Kelazhur will take the series 2-0 and move on through to the semifinals, where he waits to fight against Rhett.